The Abraham Fund was lucky this week to receive a very special guest, our guest of the week, Mrs. Cولينس. She is the Chief Executive of the Commission on Equality in Northern Ireland. She's been heading this Equality Commission for a number of years, and in the last 3 years she's been part of a twinning program with the Israel Commission on Equality in the Workplace. We're going to ask her two major questions basically. One, you've been, as I said, you've been partnering with the Israel Commission on Equality in the Workplace, bringing your expertise in the Commission of Equality in Northern Ireland, where you've really worked a major role in building a cohesive shared society. Can you tell us about your experience there first?
Well, thank you very much for inviting me to visit you today, Mohammed. It's always a pleasure to come to Abraham Fund. You're right, the Equality Commission in Northern Ireland has been going now for more than a decade, and prior to that there were equality bodies in existence in Northern Ireland from the 1970s, addressing things like religious and political discrimination in the workplace first, sex discrimination in the workplace, and since then our legislative framework has expanded quite considerably to cover other grounds of inequalities as well, such as race, disability, sexual orientation and age. So as an equality body in Northern Ireland, we have worked very hard to both assist individuals who may have cases under equality legislation, and also importantly to work with employers, to encourage employers to engage in good practice, and with policymakers, in particular with government departments, to ensure that the way policy is made, the way services are delivered, are actually done in as equal a way as possible.
And you've been trying to bring that expertise to Israel lately. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, the European Union has funded a twinning project over the last 2 years to strengthen the capacity of the much newer Equal Employment Opportunities Commission here in Israel. They have a focus on employment. They have a very small staff based in the ministry.
Wonderful staff though.
And led by Tsiona Kunigyar, a wonderful woman as the National Commissioner, and some terrific staff. And we've been bringing staff over, and actually people from other European equality bodies, to share the experiences that we've had in Northern Ireland and that people have had in countries like Belgium and Denmark and Ireland, the south of Ireland, to share the experiences we've had.
And how do you assess now 2 years of this work, or 3 years?
It's 2 years.
2 years.
Well, I think there's been huge learning for everybody, Mohammed. We've learned a great deal from our colleagues in the Israeli Commission. They, I know, have learned a great deal from us, and both about what good practice looks like, and also about discrimination, inequality issues. So I think it's been a very important partnership. We haven't come, although Northern Ireland has a very particular experience, we haven't come telling this is what you should do. We've had a very much an exchange of, here are some ideas about things that might work to change the situation and experience of disadvantaged people. And it's been a great success as far as we're concerned.
Well, thank you very much,
Thank you.
Mrs. Cولينس, and we will continue working together.
I'm looking forward to it. I know that the experiences we've had here and the relationships we've built with organisations like the Abraham Fund, as well as with Tsiona and her colleagues in the Commission, are ones which will last for a very long time.
Thank you very much. We've had wonderful, as I said, a wonderful visitor this week. This comes as part of the Abraham Fund's effort to try to keep learning from successful models, from successful individuals, from authorities around the world that know how Jewish-Arab relations should be and mandated and should be done, as success has happened between other groups and other ethnic groups around the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mohammed.